I'm using this example of Homai Poho. Homai Poho, this original version of Homai Poho was composed by Nani Kwiri Moiho Riri, and as she explained to me when I was interviewing her, she composed it right at the beginning of Kohanga, as requested by the then CEO, Dave Erikama Tawhiwhirangi. So she requested a Waiata that embodied or encompassed the ideas the ideas and the concepts that Kohanga was based on. So Homai Poho, although it's only really three line song, it has a huge meaning, and I did have a video here to play something second to it. So I'll just explain. So Homai Poho, as explained to me by Nani Kwiri, it's talking about the exchange of knowledge between the grandparent and the child to the grandparent. And acknowledging that although we are the adult or the grandparent and we're teaching, we're learning just as much about the child and about their world as we're doing so. So Homai Poho, hei piringa, lend me your bosom. Lend me your bosom so that I may stay close to you, so that I can feel you close. Hei piringa. Homai tō kiri, let me feel your skin. Let me touch your skin so that I can feel you. Let me hear your words. Let me hear your words so that we can speak to each other. Nau nei au, you are me and I am you. Right, so how do we keep these taonga alive? I believe it's intergenerational learning. So anything we can teach to our kids, the adults can learn. Anything we teach adults, kids can learn. And so I've found this to be true through my teachings from primary school kids to intermediate, secondary school and adults. And now working in the teaching space at the Wānanga, those same techniques that teaching techniques that I've applied with the kids and other groups, I'm able to apply in a classroom as well. So for me, it's important for intergenerational learning to happen at work, everywhere. So how do we keep these waiata alive? Reinforce the importance of intergenerational learning, like I just explained. And it's easy for people like me. I have 5 kids, so I have to sing, I have to keep them entertained, but not all the time do we find the space that we can do that. So I'm hoping that as you wānanga more, it'll become a space where you're comfortable to wānanga and get to a point of writing your own songs for your kari. Learning the stories and composing new waiata is another way. So learning, it's not so much as learning stories, but so for me, as I mentioned, I'm born here, brought up here, but I'm not from here. So I recently started a kapahaka in this region, and we just finished performing at the Matatini that was here at Cape Town. And so the reason for us starting the group, well, the reason behind me wanting to start a group was to acknowledge the stories of the stohi, to learn about them, to sing about them, and to acknowledge that we're not from here, but we're simply carrying the mauri of these stories into the future.
What's the name of your group?
We're Ngā Uri Taniwha.
Ah.
So our group takes our name from the 2 taniwha that have said to have created the harbour. So Ngā Uri, the descendants of these mythical beings. So we're not directly, obviously we're not directly descended from them, but based on the idea that we want to carry these stories, we've taken on that name with the blessing of being higher at the time. So for me it's about learning the stories of your own iwi and the stories of where you live. So that's been a big wānanga process for our group. New people come, we have to go back and wānanga those same things. And he pērā te āhua o te wānanga. Wānanga is like that. Sometimes you're the teacher and at the same time you're the learner, and vice versa. So it's more than just a one wānanga thing for us. It's a couple of years that we're going to be at it to try and set the foundation. And I believe once I do that, the stories of the stohi will begin to flourish a bit more than just within our group, because there are other groups as well. So, re-establishing intergenerational connections, kaumātua mokopuna, teina tuakana. There's no reason why we can't apply those same theories in our work space. Teina tuakana, kaumātua, might not be mokopuna, but we still can apply those, have those in our space. And more opportunities to put it into practice like this. So koenei, this is the first kind of government department that I've heard having a wānanga, and I looked at the program and I'm like, wow, I'm impressed. And nervous at the same time that I'm here having to speak first before all these other people. But again, fortunate. I did have a video to play a few. Poho hei piringa, Homai tō kiri kia rongo atu. Tō kiri kia rongo atu, Homai te kupu kia kōrero. Te kupu kia kōrero, nau nei a, nau nei a, nau nei